Hey guys, thinking about today I'm gonna start fooling with the scooter just a little bit. I'm just gonna do a little bit, just a little will it run. Uh, but I was gonna show you all of the stuff that come with it. It says 29,000 keys. I got 2 sets of keys. The other set of keys is in the house. But here's all the paperwork I got with. That's what I like about one owner stuff. I'm trying to title. Trying to keep it to where you can't see the person's name, but I have all the way from 1985 to 2013 registration. I think there might be 2 years missing, but I organized all this stuff so the woman kept every single receipt of registrations. And let's see, let me find. It's an 85 Honda motor scooter. I've got the price here. Let's see what this thing costs new, just to show it to you. It's kind of neat. Here's like a little, that's the manual for that little helmet holder on the back. So that was an option, I think, or accessory you could buy. Let's see. I know what's in here. Oh, this is it right here, I think. No, that's not it. Well, hold on, let me put this on pause here. Okay, I found it here. It's where it was bought new, $827.85, and there's what it costs brand new, $1,400, within $1 being $1,400. $1,321.84, $39.66 tax. Serial number, I'm trying to keep it off the person's name here. Brand new, so new. So all the paperwork there. Show you what else here. Open this container here. Oop, wrong key. The small key goes in the ignition. Come with a helmet, matching helmet. It's a little beat up. This is there's the tag for it, 2013. They put it in here, and that was registration for 2013. So got a helmet for it. It's small. It's a woman's helmet. My wife might maybe be able to wear it. And got some stuff up here. Open this up. There's the manual. There's a toolkit. There's a little rag right there. So yeah, that's what I like about it. I love one owner stuff, even if it's been sitting for 10 years and don't know if the motor's froze up or not. There's that reason right there. When people buy stuff brand new, they really take care of it, keep every single piece of document here. Let's see what's in this. I think that might be an air cleaner or something. I'm just not familiar with these scooters. Whoop. This is the battery cover right here. Next part, I'll show you what I've done. So, okay, fuel shut off, carburetor, so all that's kind of easy access for that stuff. It's the first time I've took this off, so okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Got it off the trailer last night. I don't have it in the garage because me and my wife are actually spending today cleaning out the garage, and I'm taking a little break from that and thought I'd piddle with this a little bit. Only thing I've done is I took the battery out of it, and I've got the battery over here to see if it'll take a charge on my junky battery charger. So we'll leave it there. Battery's probably at least 10 years old, so that's all I've done. I haven't, put no oil down the spark plug hole or try to jump it off or anything. I'll show you this gas tank right here. Look how crusty that is. Ooh-wee. Looks yummy down in there. I may try the Works, toilet bowl cleaner to try to clean it out and try to save it. So, I may go down to my shed right here this shed or my golf cart next. And I have my full. I've got a 2006 Honda Foreman down there. It's got pretty much a new battery in it. So I might take it out and stick it in here. See if it'll fit. I don't know if it'll fit in there or not. It may not. Well, I don't know. It may. I may be able to take that out if the battery's too big and put it in there just to try it. You know, I'll buy a new battery for this thing, but let's try it. So what I'll do is, I think you have to take these panels off to get. I think the spark plug's like right here, from what I've seen. You got to take that panel off to get to all that. So, you know, before I even hit the starter, I'm gonna make sure I put some oil or transmission fluid down in the cylinder hole, because I'm not even like rotated the crank over, because you can't really get to any of that stuff without pulling the panels off to see if it even was just, you know, I mentioned about it being locked up, but it may, you know, not locked up like it got run hot, but just froze up over time. Don't know. So let's see if I can get these panels off right here and get back with you here in a minute. Yeah, I got all the plastic off of it. You can see all the spider webs right there. Pretty easy. You gotta take bolt out here, bolt down there. These two screws out. That takes the front black piece off. You gotta take the seat off. There's a bolt on this side you gotta take off. One on the other side you gotta take off. You gotta take two screws off here to take the bumper off. And there's a screw here. When you flip the passenger, take a screw out here, and then one on the other side. So it's not too bad so far. So we'll get that spark plug and stuff out. We'll see what we got. Alright, let's get the spark plug hole out. Got the covers off. Got the spark plug wire off. I went and trying to find some sockets, and it's a metric, so I'm using my little bag that it came with. Tools. I seen somebody else do that too. Little tool bag, because they didn't have a metric socket. Tied in there. Seems like it is. Still got the rubber in there to hold the socket when you get it out. I have to get a big screwdriver. Pretty tight in there. Two big screwdrivers. I know I didn't show taking off the rest of all this stuff. But let's see. A little better. Yeah, this motor hasn't been. Yeah, it's turning it. Yeah, it's turning it. It's just tight. There it goes. Ooh, it's tight. 10 years tight. Oh, this thing's hard all the way. I've never seen spark. That ain't good. Hard all the way. But maybe I'll have to spray a little lube or something in there. It'll help things out just a little bit. Yeah, it's hard all the way. Yeah, that's good. One, two. There it goes. No, it looks good in there. Woo! A little cruddy in there. Let's check the oil. I didn't even check the oil since I got this thing. I'm more worried about getting some kind of transmission fluid in the cylinder hose. Let's see. I know what I'll do. I'll use this little old rag right here. That might have been an oil checker rag. Might as well. Let's see. Plenty of oil. Looks like actually fresh oil. Like it was changed before it was, not long before it was put up. Okay. Let's put you back over here. Let's go get some transmission fluid. All right, so get some transmission fluid here. Pour it down the cylinder hole. It's my little filler tube I use on motorhome because I can't get a funnel in there. This works great for this too. I'll make a mess. Ooh. A little bit of a mess. Let's sit there for a few minutes. I'd like to be able to rotate it just a little bit. It's not too bad shape so far. Let me clean that tank out. That tank's bad. Batty bad. Still trying to see if that battery over there will take a charge. I mean, I won't replace the battery on it, but just enough to. Because I don't know if that battery on the motorhome, I was thinking of the motorhome because that transmission fluid, but I don't know if that battery on that four-wheeler will fit in there. Probably would if I took that out, but I'll take that solenoid loose there. Tell you what, let that sit there for a little bit. Let's see if I can get some kind of battery hooked up or something like that. See if we can turn it over. Because by the time I get all that, it's sitting there for enough. I'm just scared. It could be, I could probably turn it over by hand, but you never know. So we'll see. Well, that's the battery out of my four-wheeler. It's a little over a year old. It says 1019 on it. And it's just way too big. I even took that thing out and it's still big. So I laid it on its side. It's temporary. So I got the power hooked up. Negative hooked up. So let's stand back here. I'm gonna phone back on the base here. And you're gonna actually see this thing crank up or turn over for the first time. I mean, I'm not even turning the engine over. So, let's see what this thing will do. Right. Key in, ignition. Woo, woo, woo. Got headlights. All right. All right. I guess you've seen it in the video. So I got a working display. It's a 0. Motor work. Headlight come on. Obviously the turn signal's not going to work because of the tail light working. Well, I don't even know if that battery was even charged up. Still good. It should be. Let's see if it turns over. Oh, you gotta hit that. Not bad. It's got spark. It showed no hesitation whatsoever. It's got spark. Let's see. It's got spark. Even that old crappy spark plug has got spark. What I seen has got it. Let's see. Let me take you off the base here. I don't know if you can see it, but I barely could see it. It was perfect because it just, the pressure pushed it on the. Let's see if it will catch it on camera any. Because you have to hit that. I saw a little bit on the nut there, so it tells you it does have fire. Spark plug probably need to be cleaned, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's pour a little bit of stuff maybe in the carburetor and see what we can do. Back with you, tubers. I decided to move it in the garage. Garage is a wreck. I got a little bit of spot right here. Okay, started sprinkling a little bit, but I have removed the gas tank sitting right here. I still got the battery, kind of full battery there. Gas tank was pretty easy. You just had a bolt here, one there, one on the other side, and I had to take these three off for these handles that go on the side. One on each side. They're just they wrapped around the gas tank. They didn't even attach to the gas tank. They were handles, I guess, for the passenger. Pull the gas tank out, and what I did, instead of unhooking the fuel sending unit, I just took it out. It is a lot easier, and it works. So I've already went up and down with it, and the fuel gauges, you know, rose to full and lowered to empty. So you can see how corroded it is. That's what the inside of that gas tank looks like. So it's just easier to just do that because the wires won't disconnect there, and I'd have to pull this tail light and get all the way up in there to get it loose. So far, so we'll see. I might have a little fuel tank somewhere. Oh, I was thinking, it's now hit me. My old Yazoo, not the one that I got a video on. I've got an older one that's got a metal gas tank on it that I could use. And I can actually set it up here and run a hose down to that. That's where the gas tank has the filter. But I know I'm obviously going to have to clean the carburetor and stuff out before I get to that point. So we'll catch you back, Williams, here in a minute. I'm cleaning this carburetor. I mean gas tank out. It's still got the original fuel in it. So it's just got the original fuel in it. I'm just shaking it around. Woo! That's some rust now. That is some rust. I hear my dog barking. Having a senile bark. That's 10-year-old fuel with rust on the nastiness. God. Looks like thinned out red paint. Man alive. Woo. I ain't decided what I want This tank's a little awful. It won't get everything out of it. Still see a lot of fuel in there. I know that's clogged up right there. It won't even come out of hose. Woo! That's some nastiness right there. I'm gonna get my fuel can. It's got a little bit of old fuel in it. That's got old fuel in it. God. Man alive, I've never seen a gas tank this nasty. might have to take that petcock off, get it to drain a lot of it. Golly. Whew. Let me turn yours off. I'm gonna take that off and do a little bit better cleaning, but y'all seen the majority of it there at the beginning. Hey guys, that's what I got so far. I got the air cleaner off. There's the air cleaner. Obviously it needs a new one. So I got the air cleaner off. Well, you seen the gas tank. So I'm able to get the carburetor now. So I don't know whether to spray some. I may just go ahead and take the carburetor off and clean it, and then take my spare fuel tank that I have, or use a hose, you know, run it up here and fill it up with fuel and let it run down in there. So I may try something. See if I can get this thing to start up and run and idle and stuff. I get this carburetor out. Look too bad. Ain't that bad once you get the air cleaner and stuff out of the back of it. Sides. That was a pain to get that through there. To get this part through this hole, to get that bend and pull it through. It's a pain. But so far, not too bad. I know I need to put a belt on that thing once I get this off, which I will. I'm gonna put a belt on it. That'll be probably when I'm actually cleaning it up and getting it ready to actually ride and stuff, is when I put a new belt and stuff on there. So get that carburetor off. Alright, I got the carburetor out. Right here. Wasn't too bad. That's the fuel hose coming in. And that's some kind of antifreeze hose going in, because there was antifreeze coming from it. And this hose, and then your throttle right here. Throttle mount, hose right here. Come off right there. Look this. So let's see how nasty this thing is in here. Phew. Let's see. This thing's nasty. A little fuel there. This one right here looks like it's about strips. Be careful with it. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Might have to get some pliers. Go get some. Put you on pause. There we go. It broke loose. I'm gonna see if I can find another screw to replace that one. Because somebody already had, well, they've already done the same thing that I had. Let's open this thing up together. Ooh. Actually, it's not as terrible. Well, the gas tank looked like it was, and the fuel petcock was on. So all that nasty fuel drained down in this thing. Not terrible. All three of that thing would just be black rust. Not super terrible. I'm actually surprised. Not bad. Not at all. We'll get a little small Phillips head, or not Fill up that flat. Get a little flathead so I can see these jets. Let me go find another one. This is a twist on the inside. I got me a little bit better screwdriver. Clogged up, it ain't super terrible. The jets on the side might be clogged up, but no, they're actually pretty clean. Huh. Now this one looks like it's clogged up. Yeah, this one right here is pretty clogged. You can't even see through it. Holes on the side are pretty clean, but that one's clogged up completely. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought about replacing the carburetor, but I may not have to. I think that's, I don't know if that's the electric choke right there or something. I'm not familiar with these things. Japan obviously has the original carburetor because it was drove all the way up until it was parked. It was actually in 2013 when it was parked, so it's been sitting for 8 years, 7 to 8 years. So, that gas tank looked like it's been sitting for about 30 now. Well, it's not terrible. Fixing to wrap it up here in a little bit for today because my father-in-law's in there in the house, my wife, and we're about to go out and eat. It's on Sunday, so they're in there, and I'm out here working on the scooter. But I'm gonna clean all this up in the morning because I don't go in until Monday night, so I got Monday morning. So I may do some cleaning all this on Monday and put all this back on there, and then rig up that little gas tank off my old junk Yazoo out there, so I can be able to set it on top. Take you off stand here. Yeah, I'll be able to rig a gas tank. I'll be able to just set it here and take a bungee cord and just let it go right on down, right into the carburetor. Now, first I'm going to hook up a line and kind of like a lot of these other guys do, you know, fuel. I may use that right there, or I may have another one laying somewhere else and run a line and put a clamp on it and fill it up with fuel at the top to see how well it runs. If it's successful, then I'll take that gas tank idea and mount it there so I can be able to actually let it idle for a little bit, and you know, I might be able to kind of sit down on it and ride it around or something, pump some to see, you know, how well it pulls and stuff like that. I may do that tomorrow. But I think I'm going to wrap it up this evening and put a lot of this stuff together and put it up and clean on all that stuff tomorrow. See how well we can get it. Catch you later, guys. Hey guys, I was going to wait till tomorrow to try to get this thing running. But you know what? Let's do it tonight. I just did a simple carburetor clean. Just, you know, blowing out the ports and stuff. I didn't do a proper cleanse done it since it wasn't in bad shape. And I got a hose. This is the actual hose going to the gas tank, so I'm just going to fill this up with fuel and just enough to fill the hose up. Got a little bit here. Let's pull a little bit in there. Alright, so what we got here. I always forget that this thing, you gotta hold that foot pedal down and bypass that thing. I don't have a throttle hooked up. Let me find out what's going on here. It don't seem like much fuel went down that hose. Let me put you on pause. We'll see what happened here. Find out what was wrong with it. I ain't started it yet, but I found out what was wrong with it. I had the plug undone, so it ain't sure ain't gonna start like that. All right. I know the bowl was full. Let's just see what it does with the bowl full. Uh-oh. Ooh. Not bad. No smoke, no nothing. Not bad at all. Okay, obviously just going to run what's in the bowl out. Yeah, not bad. Pour a little more in this. Y'all can see me here. Pour a little bit in there. Okay. Take a minute because that's dry fuel. Well, it does run, but I don't have a throttle hooked up. It's pretty successful. I mean, it didn't like smoke. It smelled like gas. Huh. Something tells me it's not going in the bowl or something. I don't know. Something tells me I don't know. Yeah, something tells me it's just not going in the bowl. Hold on, let me get back with you guys. Alright guys, let's try take two on this. I got everything hooked back up. I had to take the carburetor apart, and there's two jets in it. One that was clean, the other one, I thought it was clean, but it ended up being not clean. It's so tiny, I couldn't even get a pin down in there to clean it. So, it's taking fuel into the bowl. So that was what's wrong with it. Just gonna put a little bit in there. Put a little more fuel in there. That carburetor's probably clogged back up again. It's not gonna run unless I I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got it to run there, but I thought it was running off the bowl. It just whatever. I think I had splashed a little gas in there. It run off that. It's not running off the bowl. So, well, it'll run. It'll run. Battery's running low now. Well, guys, it's going to be the end. It's going to be part one. Will it run? It did run. I'm gonna have to do an extensive cleaning on the jets, but you did hear it run. Didn't smoke, didn't do anything. So it's going to take a while before I actually get it back running without just pouring gas down in the carburetor. It's the fuel's getting into the bowl, but the bowl ain't sucking it up. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull out an owner's manual, or not the owner's manual, but the server's manual, see what jet pulls for the idle. The other one's probably the high end. The one that's probably keeping clogged up is the one that's pulling for the idle. Yeah, the battery's not. Yeah, that's not good. Well, guys, will it run? Yeah, it will. It's just going to take a lot more work than I just did in one day. So it's going to be the end of this part one, or however I post it. It's probably going to be will it run? Yeah, it did. But what I may do is, if I do a part two, will it drive? And I've already done solved the carburetor issues or whatever's wrong with it. Maybe I'll have the gas tank cleaned out, or have that little jerry tank I talked about on that old junk Yazoo I have, put it on there. But I got to get it running off that hose there first. So I guess that's it, guys. Catch you later when I've got it driving. Or, well, catch you later when I get it running and see if it will drive. Well, next one's, guys. See you later.